Hey guys, that's Nobody here. Welcome back to Let's Play Psychonauts bonus episodes 100%. In the last episode, we did Glorious Theatre, I believe. It was quite nice, quite quick. And today we're doing Waterloo World, which I've been talking about nearly the entire Let's Play about its ness. So let's just jump right in.
Not much to do here except clean up all the cobwebs, collect all the figments, and get any vaults that are left.
Okay, so another thing we want to do real quick is just talk to Fred before I get into this whole level.
Cheer up, Fred. You won the war.
I know, but now I'm bored.
Mind if I hang out?
Sure. Just don't expect me to be very entertaining.
Okay, so this level, like I was saying, is not nice for the person who wants to collect all the figments. In fact, I'm fairly sure, based on the figment locations, that the developers did not want you to find them all. Some of them, particularly the last one, I find are placed so dickishly. So anyway, like I said, this is all one big area. Remember how I said, like, you can look at all the things? This is one big area. Okay, and so there's a total of 243 figments, I believe. And they are not easy to get. So there's a couple of things going on, obviously. So my recommendation is to kind of start from the beginning of the level and just go from panel to panel. Slowly, but, you know, check your time, check up, check down, check all around the houses. The houses really do have them on top of the roofs. Yeah, and just go in that kind of pattern. Just so you can kind of scour the whole land without needing to backtrack too much. So there's a couple of things you'll see me doing a lot. Is there's a lot of these chimneys here. Nearly every single one of those chimneys not only has figments in them, or rather, you know, floating above them, but they expect you to do this shit that I'm doing here, which is so unnecessarily hard for some reason. I don't know why, where you're supposed to float down and grab all the figments on your way down, and it's just, you keep missing one or two, and I just, look at that, I just get so frustrated, you can tell. And you got to do it for nearly every single chimney if there's one or two or three, and there's even one on a bridge later on that you got to just jump from the bridge to the land and grab all the figments in the way. And if you don't pick them all up, you got to go all the way back around because you can't go both ways, and it's just it's a thing. Like I said, anyway, the figments in Fred's room and in the upper level, they're not that hard to get. You know, they just scour around the sides. I should just talk about that real quick. These are the real big ones that are certainly an issue to get. Like that, for instance. They're just so frustrating. Another thing, you'll see me do it in a second. There's one of the last emotional baggies that I've left behind. I do get the tag for that in this, so don't worry about it. Just keep watching. I do eventually get it and come back. I get it and then like keep going for figments and then come back to it when I'm annoyed with a figment. Because some of them are just, how do you know that? You know, some of them are like expecting you to do jumps that I didn't think you could do. Like there's this one by the gate for the castle, where you have to actually swing on this big pole thing. But I didn't even think you could get up there, but turns out you can. So anyway, okay. Now this part I actually find a little bit embarrassing because it's like I was really annoyed because it's like, oh, okay, I gotta jump up and fucking grab every single one of these bloody apple figments and whatever. And I was kind of mad about it. I was gonna have a whole bit about like, this is so stupid, how could the developers don't want you to do this shit? This part is actually not that bad. In fact, it's kind of easy because I didn't realize until, I don't know why I was this stupid. I didn't realize it until like a little bit into this, where I can't pick up some of these. You see, I'm really struggling with that one there. I just can't pick it up for some reason. All you have to do is hit those little bands between the trees and all the figments just fall down. And I do figure that out later at the end of this, but I feel so stupid now. As if I never even put it together. I guess just didn't expect figments to interact with the environment, but yeah, there you go. That's my mistake. So if you're doing this level, come into the orchard, just hit the trees, like the bands between them, and all the figments will fall down and you can just leave this area. I spent way too much time in here that I needed to. yeah, I did eventually figure it out just there, and it's like, now I go around and do it to every tree just to make sure. Now, other than that, is there anything else really? There's a lot of flying ones, like I said, floating down. They're the big main ones that are hard to get. Look up a lot, you know, make sure you go to every building and like properly scour them all. This bridge here, we'll come back to, or like that water gate flood thing, whatever it is, dam I guess. We'll come back to that later because it looks like there's something over there, then you kind of go around and like there's nothing, whatever. Anyway, this is another one of those buildings where you see me struggle a million times trying to float off and grab all the figments, but I fail and blah blah blah. Also, you might notice there are cows everywhere. They're replacing the chest pieces, the other pieces. You can still move the cows, I guess, but like I don't really have a need to. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure the rest of this, like I've said the big parts of this level. It is annoying, it is time consuming. It took me about 45 minutes, I believe. Which like isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Still not a great amount of time. But anyway, I'm going to put some music on and then I'll cut back at the end. Okay guys, so I just cut back to a part way longer in, where I'm just kind of crawling around. I have one figment left to find, and I just don't know where it is. It's really frustrating. So I go up this little mountain at the back here, because that's another thing I kind of forgot to mention, is there isn't any back here. It's kind of all within the area. So I'm looking around, trying to see if I can get a good view. I'm just like, I don't know, whatever. And what? Lo and behold, this fucking bullshit right here. The last goddamn figment is behind a tree in an area that you don't expect any of them to be. I was very not happy, and still not, to be honest. It was annoying, to say the least. Because that's the only one that I know of. So that's just me showing off. Got everything in Waterloo World. It's done. Whatever. That's the last one. The last figment. If you're having trouble, that's probably where it is. And now I'll show you the primal memories. Okay, so we've got Fred's design here. We have the asylum area that they're staying in, as well as they call it Chateau Prison for some reason, the castle. Napoleon Bonaparte. Waterloo World, the game board, how it's going to work, how it worked. Bridges and stuff. Soldiers. Knights. And yeah, so there you go, that's Waterloo World. Never done it before, done it now. This whole part here is actually me walking away from the computer and having a good huff. But yeah, anyway, so the next episode we'll be doing Black Velvetopia, which I've never tried before, so that could be either easier or even more difficult. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.